Hello everyone, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Yes, welcome. Happy Thursday to y'all. Hope you had a good one. I had a better Thursday this week than I had a better Thursday than a Tuesday. Dim some manly fish. That is a joke I will always love from the SNES Earthbound, is that there's a monster named Manly Fish, and if the game wants to have two of them in a single fight, the second one is called Manly Fish's brother. They are different monsters. You cannot have two Manly Fish. You can only have Manly Fish and Manly Fish's brother. Oh, it's very silly. Anyway, yes, welcome everybody. We're gonna be playing Earthbound Zero again tonight. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but you're getting so much use out of the emote. Yay! I thought you were doing a longer startup. I did. I let the song cycle like 3 times. It was a longer startup. According to my stream, I've been going for 12 minutes. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Doggone it, hobby. Now I forgot what I was gonna talk about. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Why does mine say 12 minutes? Mine says I've been streaming for 12 minutes. What the heck? I wonder why it's so wrong. That's weird. Well, either way, it's longer than it was. I'm glad you made it. Okay, I guess my thing isn't right. Okay, I don't know. I wasn't live when Jay first came in. Oh, you weren't alive. I thought you meant you. Yeah, I wasn't live when Jimmy came in or something, but you meant that like I got it. Okay, well, sorry, but I'm glad people made it. Hooray! I'm gonna play the game now. Play the game. El Gato. All right, I tried this before I started the stream up. MoeChicken is live. I repeat, MoeChicken is live. Hey, hey, hey. Mo got a skibbity riz. I got a toilet. I'm one of the cool kids now. I got a toilet. El gato is in mi pantalone. There's a cat in your pants? El gato, or the cat, excuse me. The cat is in my pants. It's a real problem for me. Let's see. Everything's going, right? Let me make sure the audio for this is going. Yeah, okay. Run cartridge. Are you gonna work? No visual yet. Okay. Gotta wiggle the cartridge. Come on, cartridge. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ah, fantastic. Ah, yeah, Gunther's still here. All right, so we are back. What were we doing? So in the last episode of this, we went through a trippy dream world that we found by touching a rock in a cave, and it teleported us after we fought a great many eyeballs. It teleported us south of here. We are currently in the town of Marysville. Marysville is also where we will get our second character. Donde está la biblioteca? What is that? Where's the library? So we just got here. Let's talk to people. Hello. What do you got?
Duncan Enterprises plans to build a strip joint here. No one in town likes the idea of that at all.
Oh yeah? Okay. Well, someone wants to build a brothel here? Oh, doggone it. Oh, it's doing this thing again. Exit. Go away. I think the rock slide on the railroad tracks could be blown up with a Duncan factory rocket. Let's see. I found myself really wishing I got one of the analog Super NT systems before they started selling this week. Oh, really? They stopped selling them? The Super NT is really good, frankly. I really like my favorite analog systems I've gotten so far are the analog NT, the Super NT, and the Mega SG. Super NT is no more. That's a shame. It's going to become even more expensive now.
I told my kid to study, then play Nintendo games. Those are the rules around my house. You study, then you must play games. You are not allowed to touch grass. You are not allowed to go outside.
Hey, you look so happy all the time. Thank you. All right, so we got to find out what we're doing here. Cheapest you can find as a user on eBay is $300. I mean, that's cheaper than I would have expected, honestly. That's almost the actual regular retail price. Hello, I got this from Duncan's factory in the north. What did you get? I got this. That's weird. All right, see you later. I don't know. He just says, I got this. What's he talking about? I don't know. That's the console, no cables, untested, meaning almost certainly broken. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, I like the Pocket too. The only reason I dislike some of the more modern systems that they've put out is that the UI is so boring now. Like once they made the Pocket UI, the analog Pocket UI, they've just used that same UI for everything, and it's so boring. Like I get that it matches their website, but it's... The earlier ones had like fun startups and stuff.
My husband is an important man at the Twinkle School. He never eats lunch. He's very hungry.
Okay.
I've heard many scary monsters lurk outside town. I'm so afraid they'll take my money away.
I'm sorry.
Monsters, they'll steal from me.
Hello.
Don't take me for an ordinary man. Although I am an ordinary man, don't take me for one.
Hello, cop. What happened to school? You have school, don't you? No, I'm actually from a different, like a neighboring city. On an adventure. A psychic adventure. Hello.
Big rocks block the railroad. The train cannot pass.
Okay, what about you? Check. Welcome to Marysville. Cheap, fast, and handsome. The best doctor is old Sawbones Benny. Take advantage of specially priced treatments now.
Well, now, how would it have How does it have rumble? Like, did they also sell a special controller?
Whether dead or alive, protect your life. What? I'd like to protect my life after I'm dead. I'd like to be a doctor and help sick people and make lots of money doing it.
Okay. So I think what we're supposed to do next, our current roadblock now is that the train tracks, which are here, are blocked. Because we want to get up to Union Station. But because the train is blocked, we need to find the Duncan's factory and a rocket. So a lot of people have been talking about the school, so let's go to the school next, which I believe is to the south. Yes, yes, there's the school. It's a very yellow school. Can I check that? Nope. Okay. Hello, science lab. They made Rumble controllers with bigger retro accessory manufacturers. The code used was 100% open source. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Small wounds can be treated here, but a real sickness must be treated in the hospital with old sawbones Benny. Okay, hang on a sec. When you say that other games have been updated to make use of them, do you mean that the controller will respond to existing games, or you mean like ROMs have been updated? Because if I could play with like regular games with this thing and it'll rumble, that's kind of cool, but I suspect what you mean is that certain ROMs have been updated. Don't run in the hall. I'm not.
I'm busy, so I can't help you right now. You'll have to come back later. All right, see.
Okay, yeah, ROM hacks. Okay, got it. That's less exciting for me. It's still cool. It's still neat that it's happening, but...
Wait a minute. I don't think I've seen you before. You must not be from around here, are you?
Nope.
Show me what you have. You don't have anything dangerous, do you?
I don't think so. I think right now I've got a baseball bat, maybe? What is it? Yeah, I've got an aluminum baseball bat. That's the most dangerous thing I have. Hello, child. Have you played Super Mario Bros. 7? I'm still playing Super Mario Bros. 3. It's been quite a challenge for me. Wasn't Super Mario Bros. 7 like one of those weird Chinese bootleg ROM hacks? Hello. Was that Super Granddad? Wow, it's only been 6 months and they've already got like 30 games? That's incredible. What was I gonna say? If you have a list of the games, Dan, and you want to put it in the Discord, I'd love to find out what actually is. You're late, aren't you? Nope. I'm right on time, for I am a wizard. Did you see a strange man that I saw him. He freaked me out, man. He's not supposed to be in there. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Hello.
I still don't know how to carry over on subtraction.
You don't. You don't carry over in subtraction. What are you talking about?
That's why I don't understand.
I can't do a cartwheel. Okay. Hit him like this, and I hit him like... Where can you find the Discord? You should be able to join the Discord. Oh, we keep having this problem. Haxel, wait, are you subscribed, Hax? You are subscribed. You should be able to join my Discord. It's supposed to be a subscriber Discord. It's supposed to be integrated. As long as your Twitch is connected to your Discord in the integration tab, you should be able to join it. But I thought you were there too, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Hello, children. It's me. The janitor has a key to the roof, but he wouldn't give it to me. I just wanted to go up there and see the sights. I saw butt steal explosives. I'm afraid of what Mr. Teacher will say. Sensei-san? Hello. I'm Susie. I'm Miss Marysville. Aren't I gorgeous? Yeah, sure. You look cute too, with your weird kind of... What's up with his nose? Like, I think what it is, he's got that. What do you call that part of your lip? The part of your it's your upper lip between your nose and your upper lip. There's a name for that little area right there. I can't remember what it is, but he's got a huge one of those. It makes him look very silly. He would grow an amazing mustache, but nasolabial crease, maybe. Sounds right. Sounds like it would make sense. Hello.
It's too bad that the door to the roof is locked. Maybe you'd like to join me. I was going to sneak out and play with my Game Boy.
Yeah, sure, dude.
You don't talk very much, do you?
Okay, bye. I want to play Game Boy, though. I want to play Game Boy.
I heard strawberry tofu is popular in big cities. I'd like to taste some.
Oh, that's a reference to well, it's weird to say that's a reference to Earthbound. I guess Earthbound was a reference to this, in the sense that what does she ask? Trout yogurt. Hobby, you might remember this when you were in Foresight and you had to get that like special machine for the maid. She wanted trout yogurt, and originally she wanted strawberry tofu, which is what this woman asked for. Hey, hot dog, willkommen.
The gym teacher made me do extra push-ups again. I'd rather do sit-ups though. My abs are amazing, but my pecs less so.
There's just a bunch of kids here. Hello.
Don't take me for an ordinary man. Those are Dad's favorite words.
Oh, I met your dad. He was just kind of wandering around.
Yeah, that's his job. He's a professional wanderer.
Strawberry tofu dog. How can you get lost in a schoolyard? I just can't believe it.
I'm hungry. Let us do lunch.
Are any of these kids gonna say anything like relevant? Just talking to a bunch of children. It's a hot dog in a suit. Oh, a piano. Hello, piano. I found the music room. Oh, I can't play with it. Nuts. I was hoping there would be a very intense piano minigame. Like the one in FF7 Rebirth, which was cool but really hard. Like, I love... So for people who are not familiar, in FF7 Rebirth, there's a minigame that you can kind of continue to do throughout the entire game, where like anytime you find a piano, you can play it. And it's honestly a very like fully fledged mini game, but it's just hard, man. I couldn't play like anything in that game. Okay, I don't need a plastic bat or a slingshot. Lip thing is the philtrum. Okay, thank you for looking up. This guy has a very long philtrum. Hello. We've been picking on that weakling butt, right? Okay. I was picking on that weakling butt, but he got away. He escaped from me. No, you are supposed to give correct answers here. You were absolutely supposed to tell me the truth and not just get me to say dumb things. I do that on my own.
La la la, dandelion seeds fly up to the sky. La la la. I love music most of all. Keep quiet in the library. Achoo.
Is this the life? Oh, I'm injured. Wait, I'm injured? What happened? She gave me a cold. What the heck, lady? Oh my gosh, I'm now sick because this person sneezed on me. I think butt will grow up and be a computer. I'm just gonna leave it at I think butt will grow up and be a computer. Someday butt will grow up and be a computer. All right, well, I gotta go see old Sawbones Benny because someone coughed at me at the frickin' school. This is exactly what used to happen to my mom. My poor mom has chronic pneumonia now because she was a music teacher and she always had to deal with snotty kids sneezing on her. And so she was always getting pneumonia, and it's awful. All right, do I have money? Where's Sawbones Benny? Are you Sawbones Benny? Excuse me, are you Sawbones Benny? Heal me. Yeah, sure, dude. You are now cured. I have solved the common cold with my powers. Ooh. I could use a saw on bones. All right, let me go sell off that plastic bat that I got for no reason. Well, how is everybody doing today? How are things going for you? Did you have anything interesting happen today? Anything fun or exciting? Like a plastic bat? Have this plastic bat. Yes, that's fine. I gotta go put away that sword, actually. That's annoying. It means I gotta go all the way back home to drop off that sword. Because I'm pretty sure I know who can use that sword, and you only get him, like, much later in the game. Vibing at the end of the day, working on some animation. Nice! I was working on animation earlier, too. I was working on a new end screen for my streams. I had an idea for it, and I think it'll be... Hopefully it won't be too difficult to do, so... I gotta say, though, Ken, you're a real champion with the animation this year. So many fun things. There's a padlock on the door at the top of the stairs. Okay. Well, we gotta find the janitor now, I guess. Finish stringing the trellis for tomatoes! Nice! I love the smell of tomato plants. Like, actual tomatoes, I'm kind of on the fence about. I like tomato-flavored things, and I love the smell of tomato plants. But actual tomatoes, I'm kind of like, eh. Hello, are you the janitor?
Of course, the door to the roof is locked. We can't have students sneaking out to play games. They should be studying, you know.
Yes.
It's not that big of a problem. My wife is a bigger problem. She doesn't get out of bed until afternoon each day. She won't even pack me a brown bag lunch. Isn't that just horrible?
Yes.
Then when she does get up, she goes shopping. My wife always taking all my money. Luckily, I hid the credit cards from that woman. Bang! Zoom! Straight to the moon. Don't you think she's a terrible wife?
No.
When she was young, she was very pretty, come to think of it. She ain't that bad after all. Would you like some tea?
Yes.
You're a pretty good kid. Bang! Zoom! Straight to the moon. One of these days, Alice.
I got stood up by a licensed professional again this day. Oh, geez, that's awful. Somehow his voice seems appropriate in this character.
You say you need to go up the roof? Follow me. Come on. Let's go up to the roof. I'll throw you off. It'll be great.
I like I like imagining that that mop is wet and he's just pushing a wet mop right in front of me the entire time. Also, comparing my head to the size of the head,
my wife was the first Miss Marysville in history. There's never been another one before my wife, Alice. Bang, zoom. Okay, I'll unlock the door. While you're up there, make sure to take in the view. It's unforgettable.
Okay, bye. Realizing you bit off more than you can chew. Taking a couple hours to water the whole garden. It's not even culture. Ugh, that is rough. Oh, yes? Can I help you? Question mark?
Hello, trash can.
Who are you? I won't come out. If I do, everyone will pick on me.
Come out, though.
You want to be my friend? Don't tell anyone, but I stole some
explosives! Yes. I'm coming out now. Wow. Bro. Hey, man. Are you a terrorist?
Yeah, I'm Butt. I wanted to fly the bottle rockets that the sweet little factory was producing.
Okay. Will you come with me? Are you a friend now? Come with. Oh, I have to get the bottle rockets first. Ugh, fine. Lame. Alright, well, we found Butt, the terrorist. He's hanging out on the roof, and all he wants to do in life is fire off bottle rockets. Which kind of, I don't really fully get. Like, he has explosives, which I guess he stole from Duncan's factory, and now he wants to fire off rockets. It feels like there's supposed to be some sort of like storyline here. You only need 1 block of water for every 9x9 area to keep things watered. Nice, nice. Yeah, it feels like he should tell you about the explosives after the fact. Like he'd be like, well, I stole explosives so that I could try to make my own rocket, but I didn't know how to do it. I wish I had some like already made ones or something. But no, he's just sort of like, I stole explosives. By the way, I really want to fire off other explosives. Can you help me? It's very strange. Anyway, so now we're supposed to go south to the sweet little factory. Did I mention that I really think one of my plants is dying and I'm very sad about it? Oh. Hi. Hi. This is... What did I just walk in on? Look at that cougar. Look at its face. Why does it look like that? Why do you look like that, though? It's freaking me out, man. Look at his weird face.
Yeah, I'm a cougar, see? Yeah, yeah. This here's my friend, the skunk. Yeah.
The cougar left the bar without finding a young date. Yeah. The skunk became quiet. The cougar went home. Yeah, I'm worried that one of my plants is dying. It's just not... Like, I tried repotting... I think I told you all about this. I tried repotting it, but it's just not recovering. It's still so sad and droopy. I'm very depressed about it. Oh, it's Maggie! Hooray for Maggie! Have you tried playing classical music for it? I have not. Perhaps giving it a lie detector test. Lie detector test? I mean, I thought I was a pretty good plant dad. Like, what? Oh, hi. Hello. What is this bear's face? He looks like, what does he look like? He looks like an actor. John Candy? I feel like he looks like an actor, but I can't think of who he looks like. But the pose here is just so strange. He's just like, hey there, hey, hey. He's not as funny as the Mighty Bear. Kind of plant. I actually don't know. It's for a while I thought it was something called a Mexican petunia. Uh-oh. This bear's beating me up. But it has never flowered. And it's one of the plants I got from my mom. And her Mexican petunia flowers constantly. So it was either always under stress in my house and never wanted to flower, or it's not a Mexican petunia. But up until recently, it was doing great. And what I did was I thought that I needed to change out the soil for it. But ever since I changed out the soil, no, it's just not doing well. I mean, it was really root bound too. The only thing I can assume is that I didn't get enough of the original roots from the root bound pot, and now it is it just doesn't have the same capacity. Although that's actually an interesting, that makes me think of something. So I put it in a deeper pot. Maybe it can't get any water because the pot's too deep. That might be it. Would y'all be pissed if I went and watered my plant right now? Is that too weird? Immersion watering. I'm not even sure what immersion watering is. I'm gonna go water my plant. Y'all hang out with the intermission screen. Give me a sec. Okay, thank y'all for indulging me that. Piggy dipping in the piggy pond. I'm sorry? Oh wait, so like hydroponics, basically? I can't say that I've ever done that. Sounds like hippy dippy magic to me. Alright, what do we got here? Sweet's Little Factory. Who is Sweet? Not exactly hydroponics. If you did major root that takes time to heal and can't support the same amount of greenery, the plant may benefit from a renovation pruning. The problem is that, like, it's kind of a weird plant because it's got these really long winding stems, but it only has leaves at the end of the stems. It doesn't have any leaves at the base of the plant, so I can't cut off all of them, or it would just have no means to gather sunlight. I appreciate all this plant advice, though. Thank you. Getting a lot of magic herbs. The other thing I'm worried about is giving it too much water. Is Nastia a plant pro? I did not know that. Not even talking about the fact that I'm beating up rats in a abandoned factory, but I am currently doing that. Plant Nastia? Oh. Is their full name Plant Nastia? I only knew of them as Nastia. I guess I never noticed the plant part. Because I'm very oblivious. There's a butter knife. I don't think I can use a butter knife, though. Oh, on Twitch. Maybe that's why I didn't know it. I feel like I know Nastia from Ian's chat. Google. That's it. We gotta leave. We gotta leave. I gotta go put things away. I've got too much stuff. Man, having a tiny inventory sucks in games like this. I didn't know they were into polygamy. Hey, Sushi. Dan, I have no idea what you're getting at. I assume it was a joke. Bad pun. Yeah.
Welcome, though. Welcome, Sushi. We're playing Earthbound Zero.
AKA Mother. Which is a terrible name for a video game. But on purpose, in fact. It was intentional. As I understand it, what wound up happening was that was sort of twofold. One was that when Shigesato Itoi was writing this story, he wanted it to be to have a less aggressive and overtly masculine vibe. And so it's designed to be a sort of softer RPG in that regard. And so he named it Mother to give sort of a maternal vibe. There's also the fact that like the main character, you know, his dad is never around, so he has two sisters, so he has sort of a more feminine upbringing, I guess you could say. And then also apparently he just wanted it to stand out as weird. He just wanted a name that was like strange. And so we got this game called Mother. It's like that energy drink in was it New Zealand or Australia? Mother Energy. I learned about that from oh, it's you again. Hi. She's like, hey sailor, how long you been around here? Plant store energy and roots. Some plants love being cut to the ground at the right time. Mom's chronically afraid of pruning. We have a spirea bush that was damaged by being crushed by a fruit. Well, maybe. I mean, the one thing that I will say is that this plant is not yet dropping leaves. Its leaves are very droopy, but when you touch them, they're still like pliable, and the soil does not feel excessively dry or anything like that. And then the way that I water that plant is that I've got one of those like slow drip auto water things where it's like a upside down bottle with like a terracotta thing at the bottom, and so the water just kind of slowly leaches into the terracotta and gradually just waters the plant over time. That's how I water this one. Speaking of plants, you got some beet greens you need to clean. Nice. What was I saying? Beet greens, watering. Yeah, so like I don't think I feel like if it was dropping leaves, gonna make pesto. Oh, give me some. I love pesto. I love pesto. Oh my gosh. Hi there. Ah! What is this freaky battle? Oh, this is so upsetting, like immediately. This dude shows up with a noose. And he's just... Which is more dangerous here? I think the fugitive. He's just here. This dude's just here. I don't like you, man. You're freaking me out. The noose was, in fact, more dangerous. The noose did 10 damage. The fugitive did 7. Bro puts the WTF in freaky. I was bound with rope. Oh, no. Hard pose. I'm still bound. Stop. Stop, rope. Unbind me. No. Curses. Shibari. What was I talking about before this battle happened? I think I'm just dead. Yeah, he just killed me. That noose just wrapped me up, tied me down, and slowly choked the life out of me. That's pretty intense, man. Yeah. It was real freaking intense. Oh yeah, so I think if the plant was actually dropping leaves, I might be more convinced that there's an additional activity that needs to happen. But until it actually starts dropping anything, I'm just going to hope that it is still recovering from the shock of being repotted and that it'll survive. I'm really hesitant to cut off any sorts of leaves. Oh, hi. It's Bag Lady. Hi, Bag Lady. I'm going to hit you with an aluminum baseball bat. Bag Lady. Look at her face. Thank you. I hope so too. I mean, the good news is the other plants seem to be doing okay. The other plants that were repotted, and my Night Blooming Cereus is doing great. It loves its new pot. But I've heard this thing that if you if you put a plant in a pot that is too deep for it, it is also just as dangerous. Which always, like, because originally when I was going to repot one of my plants, I was like, oh, I'll just get a big old pot because it's growing at a rapid rate. My mom was like, don't do that, though. She said, no, you need to try and keep it close to the size of the plant. You don't want your plants to be root bound, but you also don't want them to be, like, not able to reach the water, which is what might be happening here. Anyway, thanks for coming out to Plant Talk, my very successful stream series where I just talk about plants. Oh, the mighty eagle. With some massive pecs. This beefcake eagle over here. He's dead now. It's Sam the American eagle. One thing that can happen is that unutilized soil can turn sour. Well, this is definitely new soil. Like, I mean, oh, it's a car? This has been just the weirdest road that I'm walking down. We met a fugitive, a noose, an insane bag woman, a manly eagle, and then a car. And the car, surprisingly, was the easiest one to defeat. All right, so where we have just arrived back in Podunk. This is that path that was previously blocked by those two police officers. So we're back with crows. Beefcake eagle, beef ghoul. That makes me think of like a cow version of a griffin, like half cow, half eagle. That's what immediately comes to mind when you say beef ghoul. Either that or half cow, half seagull. Beef gull. Actually, yeah, I think beef gull works better. Definitely a seagull. It's got the hantavirus. It's a real problem. Well, now I need to make that. Yep. Beef gull. Beef gull. I want pesto now, man. My dinner tonight was peanut butter crackers. It was not very exciting because, like, I want to make curry, but I didn't have enough time to make curry, and I didn't go to the grocery store. So I need to go to the grocery store to get ingredients for curry. I'm living okay. I just my HelloFresh won't be delivered until the weekend, so just get by. I had peanut butter crackers for dinner. I had a sandwich for lunch and a protein bar for breakfast. I didn't eat very well today. Maybe I'll go get food after the stream's over. Yeah, I know. Well, keep in mind that myself and Snooze Cruise are actually just Ian. So Ian actually streams like every day, every weekday. It's just that two of the streams, he uses this like stupid voice, this like totally fake voice that you're hearing right now. And he doesn't go on camera either. So, hello, can you take things for me? Leave. This didn't even work. Take this. Take this. Yes. Take the sword. Just gave my little sister a sword. Take the onyx hook. Appreciate your commitment. Please eat food. I will eat food. Don't worry. I will eat something. I will eat something after the stream. I don't really need the Psi Stone either for now. You can hold on to that. No, we're good. Excellent. Okay, cool. Actually, I should talk on the phone. Side note. So we had a very successful emote making stream on Tuesday. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. But we still have space. We still have space for other emotes. So anybody's got any cool ideas for other emotes? I did make the twerking one as requested. The twerking one sounds like a Lovecraftian horror that twerks. Like, Now I can't help but think of like Cthulhu, but twerking.
My heart is full, Mo. Thank you.
Yes, I did make the twerking emote, so if we can't come up with anything else, I guess we can use it. Genuinely unsettling. Yep. Cthulhu butt twerking. You see it and it drives you insane. That's how that works. Hey Black, welcome. Can you imagine? Okay, for people out there who have actually read Lovecraft, like any Lovecraft stories and know like his flowery prose, can you imagine that, but leading up to just Cthulhu twerking in Declurb? That's what it all leads up to. Like this long, slow build-up of like, you know, slowly approaching the dark, maddening circumstances, and then at the end, it's just Cthulhu going like, ooch, 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 just like twerking in Declurb. That would be so funny. Oh, so dumb. Declurb. That's what you call it, right? That's what the cool kids call it? Declurb. Oh, this is a psycho car. So the car we fought before was just a regular car, but this is a psycho car. You keep giving me things I need to make. Yeah, I know that feeling. You'd like Mo fanning himself. Yes, I did see that earlier. So like fanning myself in the sense of like, oh Lord, I've got the vapors, or fanning myself in the sense of like, it's so hot in here. Like, what sort of a fanning do you mean? Yeah, like a Blanche, like a golden girl. When you're gonna fight your mother, the car.
MoeChicken, the Southern Belle. Oh Lord.
Like Blanche. Okay, I might be able to try that. I'll see what I can do for you. I was also considering making a like a shaking my head no emote. I used to have one, but it really didn't translate very well. Like we've got two excellent yes. Oh, doggone it. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. Nope. Okay. We've got two very good yes no emotes thanks to good friend Black. The yes, and we've wait. Where's the no? What? Do you only have the yes emotes? Okay. Well, so on Discord, Black has an excellent yes and an excellent no. And so I was thinking of doing that. Maybe. I don't know if subpoints. Yeah, I get that. You just need a Zaraneth to show up. I could try and do that. Because I feel like that's sort of like a basic utility kind of thing. To just have like a yes and a no. Because I do see people using the yes. I see people using the yes. I see people using the waving one a lot. That's what Twitch keeps telling me, that the waving emote gets used a lot of places, which is nice. Yes, if you let people sub, more people can get emotes. It's true. Okay, so we've got the sort of like goodness, I got the vapors emote, and then we've got the like a no emote. I think that will still leave us one slot open though, which maybe we should just hold on to for future utility if nobody's got an immediate better idea. I keep reading Barbot as like a bartender bot, like Barbot or Barbo. Yeah, utility is important for emotes. The thing is though that I see so many what do you call it? Emotes that like you can tell are just based off of like another emote. And I'd like to have a little bit more creativity than that. Like you see a lot of people's channels where it's just like the it's just like a Pepe face that they just kind of like converted to something else. I don't want to do that. I get that people would probably use it more likely in that case, but I don't want to do that. I want them to be like unique. I want to put in the effort to make it. Nothing can surpass the utility of Sonic and Shadow making out and Goatsy. It's true. I tell you what, man, nobody else has those emotes. Definitely unique. You're welcome. And I'm sorry. Wait, Pepe is right-wing dog whistling? I know it was at one point, but it's still right-wing dog whistling? That's unfortunate. I still think that that's a terribly tragic story. Like, I really feel for the guy who invented Pepe when it was stolen. Because, like, I wouldn't know what to do either. It's just a really sad story. Anti-Pepe, whether it's... The Sonic and Shadow kissing are pretty fun. That was something, I think Zaraneth was talking about, too, was the idea of, union, like, double emotes kind of things. Did I actually get money out? Yeah. Where, like, you know, it's like two emotes next to each other make up a full picture, like the Sonic and Shadow kissing. And what I had said was that I would need a really good idea, I think, is the challenge. So that's something else that I'm just going to keep outsourcing my efforts to you guys. You guys think of all the good ideas, and I will just keep using them. But yeah, if anybody can come up with a good idea for like a two-part emote, that's also a interesting idea that we could try. You have an idea for yourself for a compound emote? Yeah, it's a cool idea. I saw some kid left a Shadow plush face down on the sidewalk, and I was like, damn. Yeah, but he was looking for that fourth Chaos Emerald. That's what that was. Two emotes creating a Predator handshake. That would be cool, but the middle part, the handshake part, would have like a gap in the middle. That's exciting. I mean, pretty much anything you come up with, Black, is a lot of fun, so. You were an expert at branding. Barbeau! Who was that actress? Something Barbeau? All I can think of is Janine Barbeau, and that's not it. Something Barbeau? What was her name? Adrienne Barbeau, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I want to do buddy streams too. We still need to I still need to bother Dan at some point to figure out how to do the RetroArch thing. Like, I downloaded RetroArch, but I haven't really set anything up with it. For those who don't know, Black and I were considering doing the, what do you call it? The knock feature, the like co-stream feature that they have on Twitch, to maybe play some like retro games together. I think it would be fun. And I want to do it because one, I like playing old games with friends, and two, I agree, more community stuff would be great. Streamer on streamer action, and then if it works, all you other lovely people who stream can, maybe we can also do that. That would be fun. Hobby, we could play games that you don't know anything about, and it'll be great. Dan, I could not understand games that you're playing, and, you know, we could do all kinds of things. All kinds of things. We could play some Simpsons Arcade online. I could tell you what to do in real time. Yeah, real time. I already do that. Speaking of which, when are you gonna frickin' stream again? I want some Earthbound. I think much like D&D scheduling is gonna... Yeah, that's true. But, like, faster, though. Never! No! I need you to stream again. Alright, are you the butter knife? I don't think I can use a butter knife, though, can I? Can I do something with this? Alright, look. What are you? Yeah, I can't... Just isn't here. Dang it. Why are they giving me a weapon for, like, the end of the game? I need to play retro stuff, but I figure you don't usually play retro stuff. I'm not playing Earthbound. I'm playing Earthbound Zero. There's a difference. I don't know. I just like playing old stuff. I think it's fun. And I feel like, it's something we can do nowadays. We can play games on the internet, so why aren't we? I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna get Just for a really long time. And I already have a sword for him, so just get it out of there. Goodbye, butter knife. Earthbound. And to be flexible, but once my evening is free, I just call. Yeah, I don't blame you there. I get it. I get it. So we're, for reference, in case anybody forgot why we're here, we're looking for we're looking for a bottle rocket here. Yeah, well, I guess I can get that. You're gonna quit your job? Oh, are you looking for a new job, or are you just sick of your job? I mean, I get that. You hate it? I get that. I found rope. I can now bind someone else up. Well, good luck, hobby. I know that that's not an easy thing. You're figuring out camera work and Procreate Dreams, and you're so happy. How is that going? I know that you said that you were going to use Procreate Dreams this year to do the animation because you wanted to learn about it. But it sounds okay, amazing, sounds pretty good. So I didn't check in yesterday. Did you do animation on Visual Wednesday yesterday? If so, I might. So Virgin fixed all your main qualms. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out, or check out the VOD and see if I can learn anything about it. All right, bye, hobby. Have fun. Enjoy your D&D. Enjoy your dungeoning and dragoning. May all your criticals be natural. All right. Check. I remember when the animated emotes were first coming out on Twitch, and like the only thing anyone was using them for was like just vibrating. That was like all you ever saw was people just taking a regular emote and vibrating it. We still haven't fought there's a particular monster that I thought I would have fought by now, but it still hasn't showed up. I'm surprised. Yeah, kind of like that, Cyber, where it's just like an emote vibrate. And I remember I was talking to Ian at the time. And he's like, yeah, I hate the animated emotes because they just like make me anxious. There's just a bunch of vibrating stuff on the screen. A physical cap. I mean, there's a reason, like if you use it properly, it's fine. But if like you see a ton of those, it's a real problem. All right, what are you? Oh, it's a physical capsule. I thought it was like a hat. Okay, well, I'll use it. Eat. What is that scary ghost? What is that, Haxel? Is that a scary ghost? Deeb Rage. I actually wouldn't even say that the laughing one is like vibrating black. I do like the ones where it's just like a thing changing colors though. Like sometimes you see those ones where it's like a little cute anime character and they're just like raving and they're just changing colors. I enjoy those. I think they're fun. Actually, sort of in general, those like little cutesy anime character ones, it's amazing how like good the resolution is on those. I mean, it's like a little tiny thing, but you can still pretty clearly tell what you're looking at. Quite impressive. I'd use the built-in lazy animate Twitch function. Interesting. Shoot, what is this? Okay, yeah, I'll just use that. Sure, I'll put the cream on my skin so that I don't have to deal with the hose again. Legibility is tricky. I've actually found a lot of success, you know, with that last round of emotes I made. I used a black outline, which I would not normally do, but honestly, it makes things a lot easier to read. So maybe that was the problem. I was just trying to use too light of an emote or of a outline. I don't have any drink left. Boo. We still haven't found a bottle rocket, which is our goal here. I need to run through an emote tester, but I want to use my own twerk as an emote. I gotta admit, it was harder to do a twerking animation than I thought it would be. I had to just sort of like, you can probably tell from looking at it, but I had to have like I just made like 2 circles, and I just kind of moved them back and forth to represent the bumpus rumpus, and then drew things in after that. So I'm glad it looks good. It's not something I expected to draw, that's for sure. I didn't get a bottle rocket, did I? The last one you did was 3 frames, and you're so proud of how simple it is. You did a 3-frame twerking animation, or you did a 3-frame animation of some other kind? It's true, Black. I like that was my one regret about it, was that I didn't smear very much, in the sense, you know, it's like it was kind of very much just the circles retained their same density the entire time, and they should not have, but oh, your animation for today's animation. Gotcha. 3 frames. I don't know that I'm gonna do another twerking emote, I will admit. I keep trying to learn more about smear frames, but it's hard. It's hard if you don't have a knack for it. It's also hard to know how long to make the animation. For those who are maybe not familiar, a smear frame in the sense of animation is a sort of distorted frame that's used to convey movement during an animation. So like if you were, for example, swinging a sword, you might have the sword shape on the left side, then the swing frame of animation is just like a long like line to represent the sword moving quickly, and then at the end you draw the sword finished. So that middle part would be like the smear frame, and Black's very good at them. You're adding smears in pixel art, and that's been a challenge. Yeah, I get that. You know what might be a good way to think of it? Is to try to imagine some sort of motion and restrict yourself to a small number of frames. So like the example I'll give is the striking animation for Chrono in Chrono Trigger. His sword swing is, I think, only 4 frames, but it's very well conveyed. It has a good strong like it's the sword starts low, there's a slight movement, there's the full swing, and then there's the end movement. And maybe by doing that, you might be able to kind of figure out how to do good smears. Because like the trick, the problem I always run into when I'm trying to do smears, this is just first we had plant talk, now we're doing animation talk, so sorry. I'm sure this will be a very exciting VOD as I'm just wandering around in an abandoned factory fighting rats and talking about plants and animation. Sorry. Yeah, my problem is always that I don't know when to use this. Oh yeah, they are rats. It's true, they're not mice, they're rats. I don't know when to use the smear. Like, I will just draw all of the frames of the motion itself, which actually makes things look slower. So, should we have coffee talk next? Yeah, I'll go get some coffee, it'll be fine. Where is the freaking bottle rocket? I didn't pick it up and just forget, did I? No, I still don't have it. Yeah, so what would you call it? I guess a cautionary tale about animation is the video game Shaq Fu. So there were two versions of Shaq Fu released. There was one for the Super Nintendo, and then there was one for the Sega Genesis. In general, the Sega Genesis version is regarded as the better experience. What are you? Fight capsule. Okay. I guess I'll use that. For a number of reasons. But one of the reasons is that the animation on the Super Nintendo version was more fluid because it had a lot more frames to the motions. However, because the animation was fluid in a fighting game, it was actually harder to figure out when things would connect. Like, you think about something like Street Fighter. Each, like, a kick in Street Fighter probably only has maybe, like, 3 frames to it. And the reason for that is you want to know exactly when the kick is connecting. So you want to know what's the hit point, so to speak. And so for me, what I wind up doing is not really having that right kind of like bam impact to the motions because the movement is too smooth. So in effect, by making my animation smoother, I'm making it worse. And that's where smears come in really well. So like I'm working on an animation right now. I mentioned that earlier in the stream for a new like outro. And what I'm doing is trying to space out the motions a bit more and be very deliberate about the, I guess you'd call it keyframes, because I usually don't animate with keyframes, but I'm trying to this time. I don't know. I'm rambling. Maybe it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I'm just... All right, catch you later, Kinge. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you. I'm kind of rambling. Anything I know about animation was self-taught, so... A friend of mine, who I met through the Game Grumps animated collaborations that I have done, she taught me a lot about animation because she's a professional animator. So I learned a lot from her, but so I guess everything's not self-taught. I also learned from her, but most of what I know was self-taught from all those years of playing Mario Paint. It's true, there's nothing wrong with being self-taught, but it can result in a lot of bad habits, unfortunately. When you're self-taught, there's no one to tell you if you're doing something wrong. Black is back. Black is black. Well, I was gonna say black is black. I don't think you are, but you wear a lot of black. Doggone it. No, come back. There we go. Yeah, when you're self-taught, nobody can tell you when you're doing things wrong. There's a trash can here. Hello? Oh, I got the bottle rocket. Then I lost the screen again. Come back. Come back, please. There we go. My caucasity is drastic. I am drastically Caucasian. I am also drastically Caucasian, so I get it. Stop it, man. Come on. Be good. Cartridge. Stop being a poop. Stop being a poop! What did I just say? Don't be a poop. Don't be a poop. Okay, stay there. No! This is really annoying. Like, I'm glad that it doesn't, it doesn't shut the game off every time it happens, but I don't know why it's happening. Oh, there are more presents. No! Come on, man! I'm doing a thing. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Stay there. Stay on. Anytime I lean back to start playing again is when it shuts off. This is just like the dongle that I have to use to connect my external monitor to my work laptop. Every time, like every day, it's a struggle with that stupid thing. Flashing lights warning. Believe me, it's not intentional. I'm losing it, y'all. Come on. Work, damn you. No, my epilepsy. Okay. I come from the lost land of Caucasia, where mayo is plentiful and nobody can dance without a machine telling them where to step. It's a tragic place. It has an undue amount of money. Oh, the game messed up. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Well, that sucks. Garbage. All right. I am frustrated. I am frustrated. Let me clean these pins. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Lame. Okay, so to explain what happened, I'm playing this cartridge on an analog NT, which I usually don't have any problems with. Usually works very well. However, the space, like the slot for the NES cartridges, cleaning them pins with salt breath. Actually, I'm using alcohol. The slot for the NES cartridges is like just a little bit too wide, and so the cart can actually kind of like slip back and forth. And for most cartridges, it's not an issue, but since this is a reproduction cart, which, as we have mentioned before, they often have issues with their production. Their reproduction is not always beautiful. it results in things being a little too loose. Here's hoping we did not lose all of our save data. Because if we did, I will be most vexed. Do you have contact cleaner? I don't. I've only got alcohol. I just pour bourbon on it and hope for the best. Alright, let's see where we're at. See, already it's not showing up. Okay, well the game's still there, which is good. Ooh, I'm losing it, y'all. Alright, please stay on, game. Alright, how much do we lose? Yeah, I mean, analog, their products usually work really well. Just, not right now. I don't think it's something loose in the system. I think it's that the cartridge doesn't fit very well into the slot. Took a drive for a nature preserve with Mom yesterday. Ooh, a nature preserve sounds very nice. A nature preserve. Oh boy. This may spell the end for this playthrough. Or at least this playthrough on the cartridge. We may have to switch over to playing it on the analog pocket. Which will be unfortunate because I would much rather play on cartridge. But the console's not dying. It's definitely the cartridge because, like, I could still clearly see the UI for the console when the cartridge wasn't working. So I don't think it's the console. I really do think it's just the cartridge isn't very good. Which is a bummer. That's not fun. But yeah, if that winds up happening, like if we continue to have issues like this throughout the remainder of the stream, what I might do is play up to this point on the analog pocket instead, and then we can play off of that because I think that will be more stable. I don't think I can back up the save data, but we're also not that far into the game, so we won't lose that much if I have to do that. Boy, that's feeling more and more likely. I tell you. Alright, question to the audience. Would you rather me continue to struggle with this and try to finish the stream out with just Earthbound? Or would you rather me go and get a different NES game, an official cartridge, that maybe will work better? What are your thoughts? Different game? Yeah, I think so too. All right. I'm going to go grab something else. That's the plan for right now. Is what we will do is I will get up to where we were at in Earthbound on the analog pocket, and then we'll just play off of the analog pocket from now on, which is a bummer. You want me to play Anticipation? Do you have an NES EverDrive? No, I have an NES, what's it called? power pack. It's the same thing though. It's a SD card cartridge. The problem is that I don't think it works in the analog NT. I can try it though. If that worked in the analog NT, then that would solve all of our problems because it has like everything. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to put you all on intermission for a sec. I'm so bummed. Hello, Ryan. I'm back. I got us some games here. Alright, so first things first, let's try and see if the power pack can work with the analog NT. Because if it can, we could play off of that.
Manly fish and manly fish's brother. Oh, so manly and strong. Look upon them and despair. With their manly strength.
You know, something I was thinking about the other day when Hobby was playing Earthbound is the criminal caterpillar monster. What a weird idea for a monster that is. It's like a monster that if you attack it from the back, you will insta-kill it every time. If you attack it from the front, it's like a super boss. Oh, look at this. It does work. Hey, we've got access to anything on the NES now. All right. Well, there we go. What do y'all want to play? We have access to the entire NES catalog. I seem to recall that I think Cyber was asking for Anticipation. You want to play an Anticipation? Dan had a good idea. What was Dan's idea? Okay. Oh, I could play Mother this way. Yes. I think so, at least. I mean, we could start that if you want to. We could just continue to play Earthbound Zero. I think, yeah, I have Earthbound Pardo on here. And get like 30 minutes into it. I feel like I'd rather play something else, though. Y'all want to see Abadox? Abadox is a monstrous game. I beat it the other day. I was very proud of myself. Oh, Dan's just trying to do the flashcard. Good job, Dan. You've got a big, huge brain. I'm going to play Abadox. It's stupid hard. We're going to play Abadox. This is a terrible game, but I did beat it the other day. Abadox. So, Abadox is a shooter game that's really gross and stupid hard. It is ridiculously difficult. famously so. And I beat it, and I was very proud of myself. And you pretty much need everything to beat it. One hit will kill me. Everything is death. All the things are death. Doggone it. I was going to ask if you're playing the Switch Online version. No, I was playing the reproduction cart. I know that there are other ways to play it. I was playing it on the reproduction cart because I had one. And I thought that that would be the more fun way to do it, not realizing that it was not going to work. Should you be seeing... You should be seeing the game, actually. Thank you. Sorry. I was playing a game. This is Abadox. This is the game that I was playing and talking about to an empty screen. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. I would have been very, very inconsolably upset were I to do the remainder of the stream to Manly Fish and Manly Fish's brother. It is pretty cool. It's cool, it's just hard. It's just this, like, a really tough game. And it's gross, too. It's got, like, a lot of gross out stuff in it. Alright, fight this guy. Alright, you come over here. Over here. Over here. It only has 6 levels, though. So I mentioned when I beat this the other night that I would really love to do a... Yes, they're entrails. It's like a grody probotector. Yeah, I get that. Probotector. I mentioned that I beat this the other night, and I wanted to, like, play through it while I had it, like, fresh in my mind. But I realized I wouldn't be saying anything is the problem. Like, it's a game that requires so much concentration that I just wouldn't say anything. And I was like, how am I going to make videos out of me just saying nothing? As I'm just trying to get through this grody game. There's a giant tongue right there, so that's fun. Do you like the large tongue? It's there. I have missiles now. Probotector is a very good word. Probotector. I believe Probotector is the PAL version of Contra, isn't it? Am I thinking of the right game? Whoop. Do you like the large tongue? So that is now going to be a human face with extended eyeballs. I am going to stand in one place and shoot it for a while. So, interesting thing about this game. The backstory of this game is that a giant, sentient, evil planet is approaching Earth, and we were sent to stop it. The love interest for our player here went in first, and her entire crew was killed. But I don't know how they know this, but apparently she was not. And so we were sent in to rescue her. Interesting thing, though, is that apparently some have theorized that the original plot of this game was about the Antichrist. Which is quite a turn, frankly. Not sure if that's true or not, but that is the theory, is that this game was supposed to be about the Antichrist. So that's cool. That's a thing that I learned when I was looking up information about this game. Oh, blasphemy! I love it! Also, when I played this game before, I had a turbo controller, so it get a lot harder without that. Actually, funny thing about it, in the manual for the this game, they recommend you use a turbo controller, but there are actually parts in the game that you're better off not using a turbo controller to play, because if you do use a turbo controller, you will likely hit enemies that you're not supposed to be hitting, because like there's some enemies later on that will like split when you attack them, and so there are places where it's actually better to just kind of stand there or like dodge rather than actually be shooting. So in some places, using a turbo controller is bad. Are you all saying things? Because I really can't even look right now. I can't focus on anything except avoiding all of these little tiny dots, because if at any point I die, all of my power-ups go away. It's a Gradius type game. And I'll be in bad shape if that happens. And it will happen, but I'd like to hold it off for as long as I can. You're not saying anything. Okay, that's good. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. Yeah, apparently the idea behind the Antichrist thing is that like the main character here has a name which is referential to, is it either Lazarus or Joseph maybe? Either way, the idea is that like he's Joseph, and I died. Now things are gonna suck. Okay, hang on a sec. I want to read what y'all had to say. Let's see. Andrew, I'll show you true for and friends of blasphemy. Love it. Fighting and becoming him. The backstory of one question. What is this game? The game is called Abadox. Just watching Dance with Bullets. You can only face one direction's brutal. Welcome to the suck. Yeah. So like now I only have a very weak shot and I'm slow. So one of the things that I learned from playing this game before is that like you want to find out enemy patterns as quickly as you possibly can, and because in many cases if you wait out enemies, you can actually avoid them. But then there are other spots where you just don't want to let that happen. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Ah, dang it. Dang it. So the only good thing I will say, or one of the most generous things about this game, is that it has infinite continues, and each stage has 2 parts to it. So if you could just make it to the second part of the stage, you can keep spawning right back there. So that's good. Dang it. That's a good thing. It's tough. It's not an easy game. I did almost go Sandstorm. I remember the first time I actually heard that song, I was like so surprised, because I'd only ever heard the Game Grumps iteration of it. Basically Aaron doing Sandstorm. And I was like, oh, that's what this song is supposed to sound like? I was like, it doesn't sound like Aaron at all. Die, 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 die. Okay. Die, 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 die. Oh, I want that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a hand. There's gonna be a hand. Come on. Oh, I want that. Want that. Give me. Okay. You see what I mean when I say it sucks if you lose your power-ups? Come on, give me something. Give me something to work with. No. Now it's just fighting an eyeball. So one thing I found out about this game is that, like, the bosses are the easiest part. Like, the stages are definitely much worse than the bosses. But yeah, apparently there's a whole bunch of other things that, like, people have theorized are indicative of the whole Antichrist thing. Apparently, in the Japanese version, the girl you're going in here to save, Maria, was pregnant, and so there's a theory that like this is all actually the spawn or like the corrupted version of her child. What else was there? There's something like the planet itself was like a parasite, which was assumed to be like the possession of evil. All kinds of stuff. Pesto has been made. Oh, I want it. Okay. Oh yeah. Give me that. Oh, give me that. Yeah, missiles. Awesome. Yes, missiles, please. My forearm is hurting from pushing the button too much. No, not you. Okay, so this is a prime example. You see that red thing? If I shoot that, it splits into more enemies. So I don't want to shoot it. That's what I mean when I say that, like, sometimes just hammering down the attack button is not helpful. Pesto. I want pesto. I just want food. I should have eaten something. Should have eaten something more for dinner than just peanut butter crackers. Oh, there's so many shots. I don't think I've ever had homemade pesto. That sounds awesome. I used to make this little simple appetizer with pesto. I would get some what do you call it? Some of those little, not bruschetta, the little like doggone it, I died because I couldn't see the shots. Now I'm in intestines or something. Ew. The veins and such. Oh, come on, not you. You see what I... Ugh. Game over. Alright, let me check on what y'all have been talking about. Sorry. This has been made. It approaches bullet hell, but gives it claustrophobic to act to achieve similar effects. Yeah. Sandstorm didn't save me. Still amazing there's a more slowdown and flicker. 19 else. Sorry, I'm reading things. Did something to ask honey. Cool. Alright, back we go. Alright, so I don't actually want the bottom one, I want the top one. Yeah. That has more power! Yeah, give me those speed ups, Nice. What part of the body are we in right now? I believe this is supposed to be like the heart, maybe, or like the brain. One of those. No, this isn't the brain. The brain comes later. This is, I think, like... I think we're in like the heart or like the aorta or like a cluster of veins. Like we're supposed to be slowly going through the I just start doing Sandstorm whenever I get nervous apparently. Give me that. So this is supposed to... Oh, I gotta get through this part. Okay, yeah. Took me a long time to realize how to do that. You just go forward. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? What you doing up there? Oh, you've got like an eyeball now. That's fun. Once again, bosses are the easiest part. You can usually just find a pattern, find a safe spot in the room, and then just keep using that. I'm actually amazed that we're already on stage 3 of this game. There are only 6 stages. It's a fairly short game. It's just stupid hard. Well, I guess it's not that short. That's about the length of a shooter game. They're usually only about 6 or 7 stages. Oh, my freaking forearm. And I did a arm exercise yesterday, or I did an arm workout yesterday at the gym. And so like my arms were already hurting. And now I'm getting gamer forearm. Which sounds dirty somehow. Ugh, I got gamer forearm. It's like tennis elbow, but lamer. Oh yeah! Jimmy has a new dog. Did you ever name your dog? Does your dog have a name yet? It's a very pretty dog. Oh, blow up already. You weird whatever you are. So apparently one of the only changes between, like visually in this game is that in the Japanese version of this thing had like tusks for some reason. I don't really know why they changed that, but it did. It had tusks. It no longer has tusks, but it did in the Japanese version. So there's that. Still no name? Well, it's a cute dog, so. Is it a husky? Because it kind of looked husky-ish. I've been watching a lot of like YouTube shorts about dramatic huskies because they're very funny. All right, hang on, pause. Oh, I should change that. Sorry, I should change the name of this. Top text is Abadox. Abadox, okay. That over. Get rid of you. Abadox, the deadly inner war. Oh, this is the stomach. Oh, the stomach sucks, though. The stomach is rough because it has these little, like, acid things that will fly at you. And they're rough. They're rough, man. Recently, I've been trying to play more, NES games, though. I feel like even though I have a lot of NES, like I purchased a lot of NES games. Great. Early on in my my content creation efforts because I thought that they would make for really good like one-offs. And truth be told, they did. But great. There are a lot of them that I only ever did like a one-off on, or I didn't really play that much. Great. And I think that they deserve more investigation, because like the funny thing about a lot of NES games is that you just have to give them a little bit more time, because like they're not designed to like necessarily hook you. They were designed at a time when maybe that was the only game you had, and so you know if it took a little while to get into, you had it had the time to do that. And there are a lot of good ones. I've been trying to play like Master Blaster recently. Have you played Guardian Legend? I've played Guardian Legend. I've not played through Guardian Legend though. That freaky little guy showed up. Okay, he left. All right. I watched a video and learned that NES colors are never the same. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Do you mean like no two TVs register the colors the same, or you mean that like the great. All right, catch you later, Sush. Thanks for coming out. What do you mean? Can you explain that a little bit better, Jimmy? I'm not sure I know what you meant by that. Want that? What? Ah, gosh. I need power-ups, dang it! Give me power-ups! No! How much more time do I have in the stream? When can I stop doing this? Okay. That one. Get that. Yeah, want that. Guardian Legend is deep. It has lots of optional things. It is true. I would like to play all the way through Guardian Legend, but I have not. It's a cool game though. I like the weird mix of like, oh, I'm gonna lose. I like the weird mix of, oh, I'm gonna lose. I didn't get the speed up. You need the speed up, man. You need to be able to move faster than this. Oh boy. 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 I need to be able to move faster than this. No, not the weird little guy. Get him off. Ah. All right, I need the speed up. Give me the speed up. I don't want the weird little guy. Leave me alone. Weird little guy. I've got the need. Got the need? I don't, what are you, I've got the need? What are you talking about? The need for speed. Due to wild fluctuations in NTSC colors, the NES picture processing using different TVs result in the game's cover noted. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. I did not know that. I mean, that's the wonder of like analog systems, not the company. I mean, like systems that run off of analog effects, is that there's so much like, I guess, magic to them. You know, there's all these like little bibs and bobs about them that are very specific to the circumstances. And that's part of what makes them really fascinating, I think. All right. You? Yes. Get up. I don't want the little... I don't want the weird little guy! Don't want the weird little guy. He's not helpful. To explain what I'm talking about, those blue orbiting Julie-looking things will release a little man, and he just pulls down on your ship and makes it hard for you to move. Oh, I could have used that, though. That would have been helpful. That would have been helpful. You will also be helpful. And so, like, you don't want the weird little guy. He does not help you in any way. Extends to emulators as well. Oh. That's fascinating. I have the need for speed. It's true. Ooh. 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 Making noises. Oh. Ooh. 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 Okay, there's the weird little guy. I don't want the weird little guy. I don't want the weird little guy. I do want the bee. Okay. Now what? I don't remember what happens next. Oh, this. I like this power up. This is a good one. Okay. Oh, I think this is... Yeah, okay. First boss. Good. Screw you! Screw you, monster! Stop causing flashing artifacting! It's bad for people's eyes! Stop stealing away the object limit, you Contra-esque monster! I always get really excited in this game when I get to fight a boss, because it means if I beat it, I get to have a checkpoint. What does it say? Plus, if you're using an original RF box to connect to the Devon, you're microcasting the radio signal to a tiny antenna, so there's all kinds of interference. That's awesome. What a cool thing. I love that. I love that idea. I do not remember. Oh, that's right. The second part of this stage is like divided in two, I think, right? Yeah. This is the part of the stage where we encounter the intestines, I think. Oh, I don't want the weird little guy. Leave me alone, weird little guy. I do think it's very interesting that this game has this mechanic where just constantly shooting is not a good plan. You know, it's like if you... Because there are some things you don't want to shoot. Yeah, here we go. So this is a problem. It's got spikes. And I don't want them to spike me. It's gross. And I think I'm supposed to stay on the right, if I remember correctly. It has a gross little tail bit right there that I now have to attack. I gotta get over there first, though. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stand here and shoot you a bunch. Enjoy the flashing artifacts. I'm very sorry.
Ask your doctor if bimenafol is right for you. Side effects may include gross eyeball monster in your stomach.
Guys, we're actually on stage 5. Like, this is way more progress than I was expecting to actually make during this stream. Of course, the last level is the hardest one. Oh, there's a weird blue guy. I don't want him. Oh, no. No! Alright, so question is, had anyone ever played this game and or heard of this game before this stream? Is there anybody out there who's familiar with Abadox? I want that. Nope, never heard of it. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. I love introducing people to games they've never heard of. 'Cause that is very interesting to me. Boy, I wish they'd give me another weapon, like a shot power up. What are you? Yeah, shot power up. Awesome. Yes. Okay, get out of here. Yeah. All right, screw you guys. Oh no, it's them. They're here. Oh, got it. Ow. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want them to die. I'm a horrible person. Get out of here. Get him out of here. No, leave. No, leave. Leave. Come on. Screw you guys. Get out of here. So much flashing. Come on, man. Die. Die. Please leave the screen. I want to move on. Yay. I'm tearing them up. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I want y'all to at least see the last level. I have no guarantee that I will be able to beat the last level. I genuinely think I just got lucky when I beat it the first time. But I do want you to see it because it's just ridiculous. Great. Alright, give me power up, please. Give me power up. I need something. S. Okay, speed is good. I think this is supposed... We were talking earlier about like what part of the body this is. I think this is the brain. I think we're supposed to be in the brain now. Actually, speaking of NES stuff, oh, great. The next series that's going to be coming out on my channel once Banjo-Kazooie is finished is going to be an NES game that I'm actually very excited to play for y'all. Because I died? I don't even know what killed me there. I'm excited to play it because I feel like it doesn't really probably get very much love. Oh, okay, that was the lingering explosion. Got it. And it was fun. I only beat it for the first time recently, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Why don't people talk about this game? So, hopefully y'all will enjoy it as well. Oh, gosh. Oh, there's so many shots. Give me that. Doggone it. We are starting to get there. Starting to get to the frustrating bits. Get out of here. You. This level also really makes me think of Metroid. Like, something about the environment really feels Metroid-y. I think it's the combination of those, like, pipe-looking things and the squiggly bits. The squiggly bits kind of make me think of Metroid. Okay. Keep going. Can you hear me hammering the shoot button? I'm just pushing the shoot button. Screw. Ha ha! Now I have wider shots. What are you? B is good. Oh, no, the weird little guy. Ah, I saw the weird little guy and I freaked out. So the very last level has ghosts, and ghosts are the real problem in the game. Ghosts are not fun. Side note, ghosts are actually one of the explanations that article I was reading gave to why this is demonic and not alien stuff. They're like, oh, well, there are ghosts at the end, so it's clearly demonic and not aliens. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, but that is what they said. Oh, no. I feel like I've died more in this one section than I did through the entire game before this. Yeah. No. You don't want no drama. No. I thought singing My Humps would save me. My humps. Check them out. That's the funniest part of that song to me, when she's just like, check them out. I want y'all to see the last level because it's insane. It's perfectly aligned that you need to get that thing before there. It's like so beautifully aligned, and I always fall for it. Uh-oh. You're doing your thing. Curse you, synapses! Let me take a drag off of my vanilla Coke. My emotional support vanilla Coke. This game is much harder without a turbo controller, just saying. You spent the last half hour trying to come up with an ABBA joke. Well, you know. Oh yeah, I heard about the Dirty Mountain Dew. I think if I liked Mountain Dew, I'd be more excited about the Dirty Mountain Dew, but I don't really like Mountain Dew that much. That's the problem. So I think it was Bleck who mentioned earlier that, like, this game was trying to compensate for the inability to do bullet hell stuff because of, like, object limits and stuff by having narrow passages. Well, good news, it has lots of shots and also narrow passages. So don't you worry. You get the worst of both worlds. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm alive. I'm dead. I think that what makes it dirty is that it's a reference to the concept of a dirty soda, which I believe I've heard is a Mormon thing, I think. where because they don't drink alcohol. It's like it's a type of mixed drink where they put like milk or cream into the soda, which is a cool concept. One thing I will say I like about this game is that they do have blocking effects. So like the terrain will block for you. I wish I could talk to y'all, but unfortunately I'm deep inside of some sort of weird alien's anus. And I can't right now. I just can't right now. I'd love to be talking to y'all about Mountain Dew, but I'm too busy trying to survive deep inside of an alien's butt. I didn't even show y'all the intro scene where it definitely looks like you're going into something's butt. Screw you. I get like PTSD from this game. I don't know fully why the enemies will like partially die. Like some of the enemies will like leave behind a part behind after you kill them. I don't think they can like respawn from it or anything like that. Oh. Okay. Pause. What do we got? The time to get a signal in our butt battles. One of these days, it's just chatting watch party stream. We should do that actually. All right. Unfortunately, I don't remember what this boss is. I hope it's easy. Oh, this is this guy. Right. I forgot about this guy. Where do you hit him? Probably in the face. No! Now I have to do all that again. Hi, Darkman. Welcome. We're in Abadox. We're in Abadox. The way I said that made me think of the Halifax video. Get to know the place you're from. We're from Halifax. We're from Halifax. Halifax is in Nova Scotia, which is in Canada, which is on Earth, which is in Canada. I love that stupid video. Halifax is getting real tired of the way you pronounce banal. The whole thing was totally banal. Just totally banal. Halifax refers to their golden retriever seeing eye dogs as golden eye dogs. It's so freaking funny. Oh, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's this dumb video that me and my friends used to love called it was by a group called Picnic Face. I think they're still around actually. Okay, I gotta do this right. Huh. 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 And like the whole video was just like a bunch of made up facts about the town Halifax. Nova Scotia! What is this? What is this? You didn't do that the way I fought you before. What is this? That was new. He didn't do that before. That was new. Game just... Bosses just coming up with new abilities in the middle of a fight. They're like, yeah, I can do this now. We're from Halifax. Ah! I want to get to the last level, then we might stop. I'll probably lose a couple of times at the last level and then we'll stop. But I do want to get there. I want you to see the last level because it's just stupid. It's just ridiculous. Great! Lasers! Well, I'm glad to know that we can use the power pack on the analog NT, because I did not know that that was the case. Ooh, ah, E. And sometimes Y. Okay. Now, screw you too, dude. Oh, you almost got me there, Synapse. Fortunately for me, I survived using my big old brain. Alright, I want that. I don't want that guy, though. I do want that. Kill you. Maybe if I just describe what I'm doing, it will work better. Or I'll just run to the wall. Well, side note, if anybody is interested in playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, my good friend Robo is currently streaming, or he was a little while ago, great. Yeah, he's still going. Currently streaming Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and you can play along with him in Mario Kart Thursdays. I, however, am not good enough to play with them because they're too good. Oh, you did buy it. Wonderful. I hope you join them, Excellent. I mean, it's just going to be more of this if you hang out here, so I totally understand if people want to leave. I'm just going to keep trying to beat this stupid game. Yeah, yeah. I need a better weapon. This one isn't very good. It's too slow. Beam. Making noises. Ah! Yeah, I will raid once I give up. Once I finally throw in the towel and or get to the last level, we can go raid Robo. It's fine. I think that's good. I figure that since we stream on the same day, I probably should try to raid Robo when I can. Ha, ooh, ha, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Dang it! We're in the brain right now, I think. I think that's supposed to be where we're at right now, is we're in the brain. I say that mostly because, like, all these electrical signals just make me think of, like, synapses. So that's my assumption, is that we're in the brain. But I don't know. We can never leave. We're here forever. I really want y'all to see the last level, though, just to see how awful it gets. Like, just to see how bad the last level is. I want you to see it. But I gotta make it there is the problem. I have to survive long enough for that to happen. No. Maybe they're fart synapses. That's true. It's a possibility. I am serious, though. If people want to go over to Robo's stream, I get it. One of the other funny things about this game is that, like, I feel like it's one of those games where they expect you to kind of keep failing until you find, like, the right pattern, and then you just do that same pattern every time. Like, you figure out sort of the way that you can get through the stage, and you just keep doing that. Which is arguably, you know, the way most games are, but I feel like this one in particular, there's a lot of, like, emphasis on just, like, getting it right a particular way. Alright. Well, now that I know this guy frickin' pulled off his head, or whatever. I remember him being really easy before. Maybe there's a safe spot I was not taking advantage of. To be honest, I generally don't like that type of game design where it's like fail until you succeed kind of thing. Like the I want to be the guy kind of gameplay. I don't think it's good. I think you should be able to recover. But every once in a while it's kind of neat. You know, it's kind of a neat idea. This is exactly why I knew I couldn't do a series on this. Is because I knew it would just devolve into me just making noises and grunting. I'm definitely one of those people that, like, they're different, like, different gamers respond differently to adversity. You know, sometimes you have people like Aaron Hansen who will start to, like, yell or, like, get it out that way. And then you have people like me who will just get quiet. And I feel like getting quiet is a lot less interesting, which is part of the reason why I usually play games that I'm familiar with or feel like I can beat without too much trouble. Because I feel like that will keep me talking, you know? And I think talking is more interesting in this case. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh, fudge. Ah! Ah! Was it late into its cycle? Should join for Mario Kart? I could, I guess. I really want to work on my bag some more, though. That's what I was doing. I was gonna make that joke at the beginning of the stream, and I got distracted. That y'all are lucky you got me to stream at all because I was so excited about working on my bag. I really just wanted to work on my bag some more. I've finally gotten to the point in the bag making where I'm putting it together so the actual shape will be apparent, and I'm very excited for that. Oh, it's a weird little guy! Go away! Ugh. This game is so much harder when you don't have a turbo controller. Why did that explode that time? I mean, great, it's very helpful, but why did it explode that time? I wonder if I'm actually making things worse for myself by getting this power up. Alright, here we go. We might have to put a number of continues on here soon. And if y'all really want to see me try and play more Abadox, I guess I could try it another stream. But the weird little guy! Get him out of here, freaking weird little guy! This is not a level where I want the weird little guy. He will be very detrimental in this stage. Oh, I didn't. I was gonna try not to get that gun this time, and then I forgot. Oh. It is not a game that saves. No, you have to beat it all in one go. It has infinite continues, but no save feature. Which some would argue is more sadistic, in fact. Oh, you were talking about late cycle, as in like late in the lifetime of the NES. I thought you meant late in the cycle of that monster's attack pattern. I'm gonna try not to get that weapon power up this time and see if it works better for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I've never beaten Blaster Master, is I just never sat down to beat the whole thing. That's a cool game though. I like Blaster Master. I remember when I was a kid and I would see like screenshots of it, I thought that it was a DuckTales game because I would see the protagonist's like red and white look, and I thought he was like one of the three did they have a name? The three nephews? Do they actually have a name? Like do they have a collective name, or are they just called the nephews? But yeah, I thought it was a DuckTales game for a long time. So that's cool. Ooh. Oh, I lost my shield. Lost my shield. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I don't like losing my shield. Hang on. Lewis, Dewis, and Hewis. Closest you got to playing Blaster Master is the Super Mario crossover. Yeah. It's a cool game. I mean, it's a great first thing that happened. I remember when I played DuckTales, I made a joke about like, what was it, Hewis, Dubert, and Lewald, I think is what I said, something like that. I tell you what, we have 5 continues left. Y'all hold me to that. I don't want to play this for the rest of the night. I do need to eat. That's true. I forgot that I need to eat at some point too. Okay. See, sometimes in this game, you're just not supposed to attack. Attacking is actually problematic. And then other times, you need to do nothing but attack. Sometime he attack, and then other time he defend. Abadox. Doggone it! I was distracted by Abadox Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. I saw Abadox Part 2 Electric Boogaloo and I got excited. No. Damn you, funny joke. Huh. Get Abadoxed. Yeah, this entire game is just about it's just about identity theft, the whole thing. All right, that's one. Don't starve trying to beat the docs. Making funny noises. It did take me hours to beat this, though, when I did beat it. And it was one of those frustrating things where, like, you don't even want to be playing it anymore, you know? But you've gotten so far. It's like, I'm so close to the end, though. Shouldn't I just keep going? When will I ever be this close to the end of Abadox again? I just see. That's where the sadism comes from. That is the secret font of sadism. But I'm so what is that? Sunk cost fallacy, I think that's what that's called. Great. Can you save stay on the analog NT? Can't stop. Can't stop the docs. Can't stop the docs. If you can save state on this, I don't know how you do that. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. You sound like you at the arcade. Yeah. Sunk cost fallacy. Actually, one of my favorite one-off Game Grumps episodes was called Sunk Cost Fallacy: The Game, and it was for a game called Metal and Lace: Battle of the Robo Babes. Excuse me. And like Aaron just got like way into this like honestly kind of terrible game. And he just couldn't stop playing it. And they played it for like an hour and a half or something. All right, here we go again. Ha, 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 ha. I thought that there was a place I could stand that was safe, but I guess that there isn't a place I can stand that is safe. Instead, I have to keep doing this, making me think of great. He also got into that game where you have to shoot the girls. Oh yeah, Galgun. I remember that. All right, that's 2. I think I figured out why this level was easier for me when I played it before. I think it's because I didn't lose my power-ups from the previous area, and so I probably had like missile or something. Because I can tell that this guy would be much easier if I had a stronger weapon or a weapon that was more versatile than the one I have. Great. Yeah, I seem to remember the plot of Galgun was something like, the protagonist wanted to confess to one particular girl, and so he got the Galgun or whatever, but then it suddenly started working on like everyone else, and so he had to like use it to prevent them from like assaulting him while he was trying to get to the girl he actually wanted to confess to. Which is kind of a funny premise. It's like, oh no, I didn't mean for all the girls to like me, just this one. I just wanted one girl to like me. Of course, in that premise is also still he got a gun to get a girl to like him. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Dan, that sounds about right. I really thought that there was a safe spot for this guy. Ah! So how's your evening going, everyone? Are you enjoying watching a chicken continuously fail at a video game? That's what I'm doing. It's a shame too, because I mean, like, up until this level, I was doing real good. You know, I was actually pretty proud of my progress up until this level, and then it all just went to crap. Hey. And I really wish I had that turbo right now. Oh, excellent. Glad to hear it, Hax. Oh, yeah! Yeah, baby! Now we get to see the terrible last level! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Are you ready for an unreasonably difficult level? Are you ready for the ghosts? The awful ghost monsters? There they are! Well, we made it to the last level. That's cool. I mean, if nothing else, that is a neat thing to do. Nope, nope. Ah. Okay. So what sucks about the ghosts is that what you saw right there. If you shoot one of them, it actually they become more dangerous because then they start trying to follow you. If you don't shoot them, you can let them collide together and then they'll turn into a magical phoenix and just leave. And the magical phoenix is actually the best case scenario. Unfortunately, the entire time you're dodging them, other things are also happening. So it's not exactly easy to dodge them. Huh? Huh? Ah! I'd love to beat this game. That would be cool. Don't expect it, but I would love to beat it. At the very least, though, we get to the last level. That's pretty exciting. Huh? Huh? Okay. Yes. Yes to you. Yes to you! Kill you. Kill you. Okay. You might have noticed I'm not getting the ring shield. The reason for that is because it can attack the ghosts on its own and make things worse for you. So you actually don't want the power up there. It's not helpful in this instance. Okay. Ho, ha, ho. Screw you. Screw you too. Okay, there's one. There's the second one. None of them? Okay. Huh? Oh, it's a ghost! Ah, it's a scary ghost! And lasers! Okay, I need another power up. Another power up, please. No, not you! Power up, yes! Ah! Alright, it's okay. It's just a little aneurysm. It's fine. I don't need my whole brain. I only need parts of it. It's fine. Oh, dang it. Yes. Yes, missiles. Missiles are good. I want missiles. So that thing will kill you. Alright, this is the last continue. We've gotten to the last level. Great. We can always Abadox again if we really want to. Side note, this is a Natsume game. This is maybe the same people who made Harvest Moon. Or at least produced by the same people that made Harvest Moon. Final shot! Well, that was Abadox. Oh boy. It's a hard game. But honestly, it's weirdly worth it if you like really brutally challenging games. I usually don't, but it's fun every once in a while. All right, y'all, that's it. Let's see. I'll switch back to this stream. So before the next time I stream, I will get back to where we were on Earthbound Zero. So we will be back to the same place we're at, and we'll be able to play it. I think I will keep trying to play on the analog NT. I'll just use the this cartridge. And yeah, I hope y'all had fun. Oh, raid. We should raid Robo. I'm gonna raid that. Hang on, let me do that. Raid Robo Rev. Okay, yes. So, if you want to go watch and/or play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Robo is streaming MK8 Deluxe. Go have fun with that. I am going to go and try and find food. So I hope y'all all have a great Robo Raid Rev. Yeah. Rev up your engines to go raid Robo Rev. I'm the MoeChicken. This has been Earthbound Zero and then Abadox. And thank you for stopping by.